Welcome to Vogon Poetry. This is Rudolph and Zoey's Christmas Morning Passion.
Are we starting right now?
We're starting right now. That's the DodongosRevenge.
To it?
What?
Or are you gonna read it?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and read it. I mean, do you want to read it with me? I mean...
No, it's fine. I'll just sit here for the ride.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, yeah. Rudolph and Zoey's Christmas Morning Passion. Was Zoey like a character in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer that I just forgot about, or what?
I don't think so. She sounds like I don't know. Zoey kind of sounds like a newer generation name. Rudolph. Yeah.
I'm thinking of like the stop motion one though. The stop motion one is the one that I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought maybe Zoey might have been the reindeer that like told Rudolph he looked cute, and she thought his nose was cute.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Rated M. Author's note. Takes place after the movie. Oh, so, okay.
Okay. No.
That must be her then. I don't own anything. This is rated M for a reason. The celebration of a successful flight for the 9 flyers was underway. The dining hall was full of eggnog, Jack Daniels eggnog, candy canes, and Jack Daniels eggnog?
That's retarded.
I didn't know that they could do that in kids' movies. Well, I guess the movie's over, so they can do that now. They're like, oh, Jesus, good fucking God, we're finally over recording the movie. Alright, bust out the Jack Daniels eggnog. Candy canes, and a large buffet for the usual breakfast choices. Rudolph quickly snarfed a piece of toast with butter and gulped down a small glass of plain eggnog and headed toward the doors. He noticed that 6 of the 8 other flyers were already smashed out of their skulls from Jack Daniels eggnog, including his father, Blitzen. And nothing? Just nothing? I can't respond to that either. What are they picking up the eggnog with? It's just like... Are they standing on their hind legs now? They're just, now that the movie's over, they don't need to stand on all fours. They just stand right up. They just like use their hooves and they push them together to like lift up cups of eggnog.
Oh god. Yeah, they just have little stubby feet. I mean, they don't even have hooves, really.
Yeah. The red-nosed rookie flyer then picked up his backpack and saw that he had his family portrait and Zoey's lucky golden heart pendant. He then walked out of the dining hall and down the hallway and toward the main doors of Santa's headquarters. Once outside, Rudolph breathed in the Christmas morning air and enjoyed the scenery. Wait. Yeah, it is Christmas. Okay. And enjoyed the scenery of the village and mountains. Hey, Rudy, where are you off to? He heard behind him. Rudolph turned around and saw a fellow flyer, Prancer, with a concerned look on his face. Both of their medals of valor shining in the morning coming sun. I'm off to go see somebody, the rookie flyer said. It's your dough friend, Zoey, isn't it? He accused with a smirk. Dough friend.
It's like she's just made a dough now. Like not even a
it's your dough friend, isn't it?
Like not even a female. Like that's his sex doll. It's just like a gross like dough, like doughy gelatinous mess morphed into a what appears to be some sort of deer figure. Just, I mean, that's what they gotta work with over there.
Is it your dough friend? Like the fucking. It's just like. Yeah, sex doll, the Pillsbury Doughboy. Oh god, is that like the trap
the Pillsbury
version?
sex doll?
You're from Pillsbury. Sex dolls. Put your penis in the dough and we away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your girlfriend Zoey, isn't it? He accused with a smirk. Rudolph blushed and his nose glowed in embarrassment. causing Prancer to chuckle. Oh, young Padawan Buck. I was the exact Padawan Buck. Okay, so they just ripped a Star Wars reference just out of nowhere. Christmas and Star Wars, the connection, this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll see what I mean by this thing when I add in the video.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hilarious. I bet you people are gonna laugh at it maybe. I was the exact same way back then. I was around your age when my wife and I were buck friend and doe friend. That's so fucking lame. We were best friends at school before that, Prancer explained. You were? Yep. But she's not my doe friend. I'm not your doe friend!
Really?
Yeah.
Chowder?
Yeah. I mean, we did confess our feelings last night. Oh. I think you two are, or I think you two already are, even though no one said it is official yet. And before you know it, you'll be down and dirty with each other. Well, dude, how old is Rudolph? How old is Rudolph?
I think he's like maybe, I don't know, I think he's voiced by like not a 6-year-old. I don't know.
At least like an 8-year-old, right?
Yeah.
He's not that old.
Ew.
Not at all.
I mean, well, I guess.
It's like a creepy uncle just like talking to you about sex and you're just like 8 years old. Uncle Gary, please, please.
If you take your stub hands and you...
No, Uncle Gary, no. Please. That comment caused Rudolph to blush harder and his nose glow even brighter at the idea of getting down and dirty. Picka, what? What's Zoey? Talking about sex had always made Rudolph embarrassed and uncomfortable as he grew up. He didn't look beyond the fantasy of Zoey as his doe friend being the receiver of her affectionate heart.
Okay,
he just like showing it, it's like showing his heart inside of her. Fatality.
Oh God. Ew.
Talking about, okay, I already got that. Prancer then saw his wife walk around the corner up to her husband. Aren't you going to enjoy your flyer party, dear? Miss Prancer asked. How can I when I'm married to a beautiful, smart doe who's more fun than any kind of party, Prancer replied with a smile.
Okay, in the video, you need to put just like a pile of dough. I can't, every time I hear that, I mean, I know it means female, I guess, reindeer or deer, but, I mean, all I can picture, because, like, they're all stop motioning, and I always thought it was kind of weird, and that just reminds me of, like, dough, disgusting gelatinous dough that's been sitting out for too long.
Sour dough friend. Okay.
Gross.
Wait. Miss Prancer smiled happily and just adored her loving husband. Take care, Rudolph. It was cool chatting with you, Prancer said. Thanks, Prancer, Rudolph replied. Sure thing. Prancer then walked around down the steps toward his... Gonna check the audacity thing to see where it's at. Yeah, don't have too much more time.
Okay.
Rudolph saw them give each other a few pecks and saw Miss Prancer nibbling on her husband's ear and snaking a hoof. Well, how do you snake a hoof? Does it bend? Is it like, is it all wiggly?
Oh. Ew.
I wish I could animate, that would be amazing.
I could actually probably animate something with Flash.
It gets a little weird. Rudolph saw them give each other a few pecks and saw Miss Prancer nibbling on her husband's ear and snaking a hoof between his legs and actually fondled his junk before they turned around the corner of Santa's headquarters, leaving Rudolph got a stun with his mouth open. I don't know. There'd be like a kick to the nuts.
like the brown plastic bag and like just the
I just want to let you know I'm not actually recording the screen, but might
I
be a good
know,
idea.
but I don't know.
I know, I understand. The red-nosed reindeer shook his head to refocus and walked down the steps and walked down to the main road to Zoe's house. The young buck made it to Zoe's house and walked up to the front door, where he met Will Ferrell. Not really, but that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it?
What? Oh, I know why. Because, you know.
Yeah, Will Ferrell just like, hey, like, please, Will Ferrell, go away. The young buck made it to Zoe's house, where he walked up to the front door. After a few knocks, he heard footsteps coming from, like, wouldn't it be like more like, you know, rather than like footsteps, you like people, human feet?
Oh, God.
They don't have feet, they have hooves.
Ew.
The door opened and
That's
Rudolph...
all you hear is like... That's all you hear is just a constant...
Yeah.
Like two rocks hitting each other.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're trying to start a fire.
Oh God, Rudolph's here. I'm gonna set myself on fire. Fuck this. After a few knocks, he heard footsteps coming. The door opened and Rudolph caught a glimpse of a happy smile upon Zoe's face before he bear hugged the doe. He can't bear hug her when he's a reindeer.
I don't even think their legs can bend. Like,
no,
like,
they don't.
at an angle.
They don't. Rudolph wanted to say something, but he just closed his eyes and smiled as Zoe began to nuzzle the side of his neck, which felt heavenly. The red-nosed buck... Oh, you know what's funny, actually, about that? It kind of cancels itself out, because considering they're in the North Pole, because a lot of Christians actually find Christmas sacrilege. Because of the whole Santa Claus thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, the young buck made it to Zoe's... Oh, I read this part already, god damn it. The red-nosed buck never felt happier in his life right now. Being the hero of Christmas, becoming a flyer and awarded a Medal of Valor, and finally getting respect from most of the village. Like, there's just a small group of people who still disrespect him, like, that asshole saving Christmas. Fuck that guy. I
didn't want Christmas to be saved anyways.
It's just like this weird group of...
Santa's saying that. I don't want to be saved anyways.
It's Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. They just hold some unspoken grudge against Rudolph.
Yeah.
I think I'm... Okay, I'm not running overtime yet, but... Oh wait, I'm not. That's right, it's going on Vogue on Poetries. Okay. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like, it was a group of miniature Grinches just in the village for some reason. It's like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was now getting affection by the doe of his dreams. After about a minute, Rudolph finally decided to speak.
I like it. He's just like, wait, no, I want you to keep reading. I want to hear if it becomes what I think it is.
Of course it is, dude. It's a lemon.
Well, no. I mean, like, he just starts like pushing into the dough, like massaging it,
kneading the dough. It's like, okay. This next part's gonna be great.
It's great to see you, Zoe.
The doe then let go of him and smiled. Gross. Now you got me thinking it's like a pile of dough. It's like, the dough is smiling.
Just into a smile.
Rudolph, I'm actually alive. I don't want to be inside of you, Rudolph.
Wait, what? She wants to be inside
No,
of him?
no. That's not what it said. I was just talking in context of her actual dough. Violet dough.
Oh.
The doe then let go of him and smiled. It's great to see you, Rudolph, she replied, causing him to smile. To smile, I should say. The duo went into locking a romantic stare. Like that, is that a thing? Is like...
Romantic stare?
Dark Magician, go into locking romantic stare mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zoey was lost in the sight of Rudolph's powerful coffee brown eyes. What other color is a reindeer's eyes?
Coffee brown?
Coffee, like shit brown.
As I'm stared into his shit-colored eyes.
She could also see his exhaustion from the flight he just led.
Oh, that's right, they can fly, I forgot.
Yeah, these ones actually can fly. She began to admire his physique. He possessed broad shoulders.
Again, he's only like 8 years old.
He's not only is he 8 years old, but he's a fucking reindeer. Do they have like actual shoulders? I mean, wait, no, yes they do, because they got like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Broad shoulders, like he's like swole Rudolph. He's just, like super swole. Yeah. Yeah, he possessed broad shoulders with some muscle beneath his fur, with a sign of agility and speed as his strength. And wait, a sign of agility and speed. Okay. And had somewhat scruffy light brown hair. He had hair? Wouldn't it be fur?
Ew.
Yeah. And she always adored his unique red nose. Yeah. Rudolph was also lost in the sight of the other. Zoey's eyes just sparkled like smoky quartz, and possessed a hot body with slender legs. She's on fire. She lit herself on fire. She's hot. Whoa, Zoey, you're on fire. Oh, I know, right? No, Zoey.
Oh, man.
A hot body with slender legs, coated with brown velvet fur, but, you know, Rudolph has hair.
He's like sprinkling stuff on her, like you're ready to bake her, like in the oven.
Oh, my, no, or he's just throwing glitter at her, so she's just sparkling. He's so handsome, so brave, so kind-hearted, caring, and sweet. She's so beautiful, smart, caring, daring, and hot. Fresh out of the oven. She's more than just a dough now. Yeah. Rudolph suddenly felt turned on as he continued to admire her and felt a tingly feeling between his legs. Like, which legs? His front legs or his back legs? Ah, my chest! You're gonna have a heart attack!
I do not want to picture that in my mind right now.
There's just like a dick between both. No,
his chest.
There's a dick on his chest too.
Oh my god.
The buck knew what was happening. He began to frantically brainstorm what to do as he felt his member poke out of the sheath. Ew, gross. The red-nosed reindeer had never had sex before, but even fantasized himself doing Zoey whenever he relieved himself. Like,
oh my god. Yeah.
How does he do that? Like hooves. I don't know, can a deer bend over and suck its own dick?
Actually, I don't want to know, but I can picture that happening, unfortunately.
Or maybe a dog can. I mean, dogs just lick themselves all the time. I mean, I guess, why wouldn't a deer, right?
Yeah, I suppose. Ew, but okay.
Yeah. Okay, so he fantasized whenever he relieved himself. Since he was his best friend. Oh, she was his best friend. Okay, and was embarrassed to think of her that way. Rudolph fought to suppress his sexual urge, and succeeded, and felt the feeling fade away, and his member returned back into the sheath. Which member is the one in the front or the one in the back, do you think? Yeah.
I
No.
hope the strike call doesn't get lost because it kind of cut out a little bit, but hopefully we'll make it through.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. Anyway. Okay, the feeling faded away. Right. He suddenly remembered her lucky pendant. Oh, Zoey. Here's your lucky pendant. You lent me. I'm sorry I didn't return it to you sooner, Rudolph said with a guilt tone as he dropped his backpack into the snow and picked up the necklace from the left pouch with his mouth. So, that makes sense. I mean, but they're grabbing everything else with their hooves, so why can't they grab other things? Their pendants from the snow. Why would you need thumbs to pick something up when you can obviously jerk off without thumbs?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay, Rudolph. Don't worry about it. Oh, that's Zoey talking.
It's okay, Rudolph.
It's, I can't read and look up at the mic at the same time. Don't worry about it. It's not like you lost it, Zoey replied as she lowered her head, allowing Rudolph to slip it over her head and to her neck. I hope they're just like talking about necks intertwining and
Oh. Yeah.
What is slip it? What is it? What is it? What's he slipping over into her neck?
I can't hear you very much.
Oh, I said, what is it that he's slipping into her neck, do you suppose?
Obviously his arm.
Okay, yeah, his arm, his snakily arm.
Yeah.
In the North Pole, the reindeer have snakes for arms. Yeah. It's okay, Rudolph. Yeah, right, okay. As her head pointed to the ground, she took a glance and blushed to herself at what she saw. She saw that Rudolph possessed a decent-sized sheathed ring and the two big furred orbs behind it.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then she realized what she was doing and pointed her eyes back to the ground without Rudolph noticing. Zoey then raised her back up to eye level with Rudolph after her necklace rested around her neck. Rudolph finally decided to ask her, Zoey, you're my best friend, and you're the smartest, most beautiful, kind-hearted doe in the whole world.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes, we are getting there. Would you like us to be buck friend and doe friend? It just sinks down a little. Rudolph asked. Zoey,
I dropped my cell phone.
pick it back up, you motherfucker, with your claw. What are the hooves? Yeah.
Pick it back up with my hooves.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that now.
Yeah, so, well, just ask. Buck friend, doe friend, you know. And, like, yeah. Zoey felt her heart melt and had some tears brewing in happiness. Oh, Rudolph, I would love to be your doe friend. She replied as her eyes watered. Rudolph suddenly leaned in and kissed her on the lips and closed his eyes. Zoey's eyes widened for only a second before closing them as well. Rudolph was lost in absolute bliss as Zoey, as the new official couple, then began to make out with a passion. Rudolph's, yeah.
Oh, gross. Like, I think at one point in the actual movie, I think they one of the reindeer kiss each other, and it's like nasty.
Or like the stop motion
I'm
one?
thinking of the guy who likes silver and gold, and he licks everything.
Yeah.
Just imagine that sound.
It's gold. Oh, it's nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god. That's what he's gonna do when he's looking for what she has to offer.
Yeah.
Oh, Rudolph, I would love to be your doe friend.
Oh, wait, did we already... Oh, yeah, we already read that part. Rudolph suddenly felt his mind fill back up in an overdrive speed with lustful intentions. His member sprang out of his sheath. Boing!
Oh, wait, does it actually say that?
No, it's just that his member sprang out of the sheath and rise all the way to attention. Zoey
oh my god.
Zoey hadn't noticed. Feeling bold, the red-nosed buck slipped his tongue into her mouth and began wrestling hers. Won't you join my reindeer game? No. Zoey slightly felt overwhelmed, but matched the passion and increased it as she placed a hoof around Rudolph's neck like she's strangling him, and pulled it and pulled him up. Oh my God! No, it is kind of like that. Look, Zoey felt slightly overwhelmed, but matched the passion and increased it as she placed a hoof around Rudolph's neck and pulled him into the house and onto a pile of hay-shaped couch close by. So she just grabbed him by his neck and pulled him into the house and threw him on the couch.
Oh God! His neck just snapped. Like,
no, I could picture.
There, you know?
His eyes are like open. His eyes are like open, like super excited, and his like tongue is out, and she's just holding him by the neck, and the teeth. Yeah. No, but by her hooves, because you can do anything with your hooves except use them for walking. Rudolph realized what he did. Oh, oops. Her buck friend landed on top of her, and his erected member slammed on top of her stomach. Ew. Yeah. Zoe's eyes opened and nearly popped out of their sockets and she stopped and froze.
Like in the dough, like the eyes go.
Gross.
Like one of those stress dolls that you like squeeze and like the face pops out. That's what you can see.
Yeah, that is what I see.
Oh my God.
Rudolph, God damn it. Rudolph realized what he did.
Rudolph, you dog.
You sly dog. Rudolph realized what he did, and he got off her and sat down and turned away with shame as he closed his legs. Like which legs? The front ones or the back ones or all of them?
All of them.
I guess. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Zoey, I offended you. I shouldn't have done that. Rudolph apologized, agonized. Rudolph apologized and buried his face in hooves as he felt himself go flaccid.
He buried his face in hooves.
Into the dough. Into the dough.
Oh. Oh my God.
It's not really spelled that way, just to clarify, you guys. Okay, Rudolph, turn around and look at me, Zoey said in a sweet tone. Rudolph did what she said. Zoey rose up and scooted closer until she was 6 inches away. I think you know what I'm saying. You didn't offend me or do anything wrong, Rudolph. I was just a little taken back is all. She assured him with a smile and massaged his shoulder. Oh, sorry, massage his shoulder.
Messages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, she is though. He's massaging her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You haven't done it with Arrow, Rudolph said. No, we haven't done anything more than kissing, she replied. But if you want to continue, Rudolph, you are more than welcome to, Zoey offered. Rudolph's ears perked as he heard the doe of his dreams offer her body to him.
Ew.
All right. Okay, that was pretty bad. Are you sure, Zoey? I don't want to take advantage or do anything bad to you, the buck replied. Zoey just stood up. I'm just thinking like she just goes from being on all fours to like standing up to her hind legs. She just stood up, and everything is just silent. And then she gets back down.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah, Zoey just stood up, smiled, and gave him a peck on the lips. I'm sure Rudolph, she replied as she grabbed his hoof on it. Yeah. She replied as she grabbed his hoof and pulled him up. Come on, my parents will be home for tonight. Oh. Remember how old they are? Remember how we might have... Yeah, remember how we might have thought that they were, older, but they're not? Yeah. Welcome to Buckhead.
Right.
Yeah. Welcome to the North Pole, pal. You don't have lost.
Okay.
Inside the doe's room stood a small table with a mirror and makeup and kit and jewelry box next to a small closet. She's a reindeer. Why does she need any sort of makeup? Like, can she even pick it up and, use it?
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah. Right. Once inside, Zoey locked the door and closed the blinds. She then turned around and gave Rudolph a seductive look as he stood in front of the bed with a blank face. Zoey then looked down between his legs and saw that he had a full erection, which caused her to bring her hoof to her mouth and let out a girlish giggle. The picture in my head is just so fucking stupid looking.
Right.
It's just a hoof up to the mouth, like.
Yeah.
He's so sensitive, getting aroused by just giving him a look, she thought to herself. A new wild side began to overrun in Zoey's mind. She began to picture the idea of pleasuring him and making him feel good inside, or making him feel, and feel him inside her as they take the steps to become sexual partners. What? Rudolph chuckled. You're quite sensitive, my big buck friend, Zoey replied in a throaty voice. You're quite sensitive. Rudolph blushed, but he didn't hide himself at this time. Well, you did, you did cause it after, my hot dough friend. Hot out of the oven. Rudolph replied. Rudolph replied with a smile as he began feeling his confidence returning. You really think I'm hot? Zoey asked, flattered, causing Rudolph to nod. He thinks I'm hot! She just starts, flying around the room.
The doughy ball, lifts up off the ground.
It goes in circles and, splats into a wall. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
You're the hottest dough on the planet and sweeter than a candy cane covered in sugar, so she's like a sugar cookie. Zoey chuckled and stepped a little closer to the aroused, red-nosed buck. Well, you are the sexiest buck on earth with a unique red nose and a
I have a theory. When he
heart of a night.
When he gets aroused, his dick lights up red.
Gross. And it makes the noise. It makes that noise from the actual cartoon. I'll probably add the noise in.
Oh my god.
Rudolph blushed and his nose began to glow as he pressed it against Zoey's. The doe then connected lips with him and resumed making out. The duo landed against the wall and didn't break their lips apart. Zoey then broke the kiss a minute later and began sliding down his body until she was face to groin with Rudolph. Her eyes transfixed on his member caused him to gasp, and she exhaled her breath on him. Zoey giggled at his reaction and placed her right hoof on the base of Rudolph's shaft. Oh my gosh, Zoey. Ew. Are you enjoying this? She asked in a sly tone. It feels absolutely amazing, he replied as he drew his head back and began to pant. How about this? Zoey said before starting to fondle his junk in a circular motion. Right? Oops, man.
Yeah. They can't see that, but
Think of a Final Fantasy VII character and how they use their hands to do stuff with. Think of like that, just like fondling your junk.
Oh wow.
I guess a little rounder though. Yeah. Yeah. So she giggled some more and decided to place her other hoof on the swole member and use both hooves to pump her buck friend's dick. Rudolph continued to pant and writhe in pleasure against the wall, and his doe friend continued jerking him off, which escalated him to 10 times better than doing it himself. He began bucking his hips in an upward motion and began humping her hooves. Zoey giggled at what he was doing and continued her motion. 30 seconds later, Rudolph was nearing his peak. "Zoey, I'm getting close," he warned. The doe ignored.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I can just picture that in his voice, and that makes me really sad.
Ding! Cookies are done.
Cookies are done.
Wait, I should have saved that for, Zoey, his doe friend. Just like almost done.
Or he's making donuts and he's adding the cream filling.
No.
Sorry. I had to say that. Say it.
So he giggled and what he was doing continued her motion. Right. Oh yeah, 30 seconds later, yeah. Zoey, I'm getting close, he warned. The doe ignored his warning. We're gonna come faster. Zoey knew what was about to happen. Wait, but if she hasn't done anything yet, how does she know?
I guess.
Well, I guess they probably got porn up
She's
there.
a pilot doe. How would she not know?
Okay, how many other people have used this doe? The Prancer was talking about his doe friend. I mean, maybe they're the same doe friend. It is a big ass pile of doe that nobody's really touched in quite a while.
Oh my god.
The doe ignored. Yeah, right. Okay. So he knew what was about to happen. She wanted Rudolph to release his load onto her face. Right when she began to feel Rudolph tense up, she slowed her pace and pointed his member directly at her nose.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah. Rudolph's nose flashed like a strobe light, and he exploded his seat. His nose flashed!
Like a strobe light?
Yes, like a strobe light.
Oh my god, it's like it's nighttime and you see.
Oh my god, you can see it from outside of the house. Santa Claus is like, "Oh, god damn it, Rudolph's having sex again."
And the whole house is just flashing.
Yeah. And like some reindeer who are like epileptic are just like on the ground near the house, just like, ah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, but obviously not for the people that have seizures or.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, but,
Zoey closed her eyes and laughed as she felt different warm splashes on her right cheek, the right part of her muzzle, nose, forehead, and eyelid, chin, and neck. When the ejaculating buck finished, she opened her right eye and gave Rudolph a job well done smile as she licked the cum and painted the side of her muzzle for a taste.
ew, god damn it.
It gets worse. You taste good, sticky, gooey, and salty, she commented. "You're amazing, thank you, Zoey," Rudolph said as he tried to catch his breath. "You're more than welcome, Rudolph. It was a fun exercise for me." Is it weird? Do you think okay, so they say if you eat a lot of fruits, then it'll make your jizz like sweetened, and it'll make your body fluids sweet. It's supposed to make your bodily fluids sweeter. Now, let's say, it's because Rudolph had some eggnog. Do you think it tastes like eggnog? Because for some reason that taste is like stuck in my mouth. And now I want
Jack Daniel's eggnog.
Yeah, no, is it wrong that I actually want some eggnog now?
That depends. If you're gonna do this, I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyway.
That's probably not good.
I don't know. You are more than welcome, Rudolph. That was a fun exercise for me. Zoe replied and gave his left cheek a lick. Ew, this is just spreading more of it on his face. We were only just getting started. Let me take this intermission to wash up and we'll continue the second half. Zoe spoke in a sly tone as she gave him a wink and stood up to go to the sink and wash her face. Let's not read the rest of this. I think I'm fine with that.
Wait, how much more of it is there?
I'm gonna go up and look real quick. There are... I guess that's it.
Oh. Wait, really?
That's all of it. That's everything.
So she's just gonna wash up and that's it?
She's just gonna wash up, that's the end of the story. Now you use your mind. You use your mind powers. I mean, imagination. And then that's how you do the rest. I want to see the reviews. This thing's got 4 reviews. I want to read them.
You know who wrote it? Like, is there a name of someone who wrote it?
The name of the person who wrote it? Star Fox Equinox. They got a Star Fox one. Do you want to read that at some point?
Oh god, is it like Crystal and like...
It's just one chapter.
Oh.
Yeah, this one was... I'm just gonna bookmark this. God, this is gonna appear in my bookmarks. Gross. Anyway,
yeah.
That's it. I wanted to read the reviews though. I want to read the reviews. Where are the reviews? Oh, reviews. There it is. Continue the story. Funny, sexy, arousing. Finally, I love this site for an underappreciated pairing. A two-shot. There's going to be a second chapter. Also, nice use of the 1998 characters. For some reason, I prefer that version of Rudolph.
What?
I don't know.
People like it?
Yeah.
I guess I'm not surprised with like
the furry community, but I'm picturing the version of Rudolph, the stop motion version.
And that's just what it all looked like, and to be honest, it's kind of worse that way.
I'd like the whole dough friend thing, though. That's great, dough friend.
Yeah.
I like how nobody questions it. Do you think I should write a review?
I don't know.
Be like, the review is going to be gay Fagatron, and then that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, well, that was Rudolph and Zoe's Christmas Morning Passion. There you go.
Yeah.
Christmas special
Merry
is
Christmas.
over. We can probably do
Yeah.
another one. I mean, if they make another chapter anytime here soon.
Yeah, I've been playing Mega Man 3 this entire time.
How are you doing at that game?
I beat Needleman first.
I kind of want to play Mega Man 3. That
I
sounds
mean,
fun.
I'm only playing it because I like it. You can slide around and stuff, but it's actually really hard.
Yeah, I'd imagine I had a lot of trouble with it. Hey, we should probably end the video, huh?
Oh, it's still going?
Yeah, it is. Hey, bye, guys.
Oh, bye.